Ladies and gentlemen, get ready and welcome on stage King Quig. And the name of his song is God Voice or Man Choice. King Quig.
Good night once again. Ever since the day the world began, mankind has been caught up in a struggle, choosing between his own opinion and the scriptures as written in the Bible. Whether it's bad interpretation or deliberate deviation, man has drifted real far from the written text. That today the modern Christian is lost in confusion. Here, some of the things that have me perplexed. Is it God's voice or man's choice? The very first thing I would like to know. The three Hebrew boys, Nebuchadnezzar's boys, why we still call them Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Their names were Azariah, Hananiah, and Mishael, not Nebuchadnezzar's ungodly sobriquets. So why all apostles and all church people still call them by their nasty slave names today? Is it God's voice don't make me bad, or man's choice? Come talk to King Craig. You know, them 150 psalms, they were always sung, they were never recited. Their melodies must have been like healing balm. But today, we have no music to work with. And the church full of false prophets, lying and saying God said it, and plenty women preachers which the Bible decries. Like Paula Whitewood's declaration that Trump will win the next election. Numbers 23, God is not a man that he should lie. So is it God's voice or man's choice? Why so many so-called Christians still eating swine, when Old and New Testament declared God's intent? Fish with scales, chose of God, cloven-footed kind. And why we have so many gay people today on the pulpit, when God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah just for that? And why some sit down the flood story when archaeologists found it buried, acacia wood, right on top of Mount Ararat? So is it God's voice don't make me bend, or man's choice? Come talk to King Craig. My biggest disappointment with theologians, and this one does make me conscience bleed. They say they are those who have died and now in heaven. Makes me wonder which comic book they does read. For the Bible makes a distinction that no one goes up to heaven except he who came down and had to return. Even King Saul, when he invoked Stephen, was asked, why have you brought him up, man? And the master said, he's coming back for his own. So is it God's voice or man's choice? Why we stamping Satan lower under we feet? When he is not there, he's Lord of the air, roaming the earth until his mission complete. And Matthew 23 tells us when Christ comes back, there will still be Sabbath. But some choose to say this is optional. And although communion was hard liquor, which was sometimes mixed with water instead of cursing abuse, you bad talking alcohol. So is it God's voice? Don't make me beg. Or man's choice? Come talk to King Craig. Everybody writing their own versions of the Bible, and nobody preaching we have hell to resist. We have Catholic, Baptist, Coptic, all kind of titles. Nowhere in the Bible these names exist. And Steve Harvey, a comedian, joining up Muslims with Christians, philosophies of men, twisting human destiny. And they flaunt a lavish lifestyle with private jets they run while and put you in different offering lines for different money. So is it God's voice or man's choice? Petitions, divisions, wake up from your slumber. Bible have no baptismal class, and to repent, they duck your fast. Immersed in water, not sprinkled like a flower. And religion was used by Europeans for promoting slavery, making white people feel that they're better than we. 2024 is the season for analysis and reason, time to demand the truth from the clergy. So if it's God's voice, then don't make me beg. Or man's choice, come talk to King Craig. If you have the answers, tell me. Good night.